Yeah, I go back to that being your authentic self. Alex and I like to over-index on fun, and we assume everybody else should do the same sometimes. But somebody else's authentic self could be, being physically active and doing other things, or being overly studious. Not necessarily our cup of tea, but making sure that you're not trying to be someone else. And last but not least, don't live too far from your mother-in-law. Like that's the only other thing that's we both do. Alex and I live relatively close to our mother-in-laws, and it's made a world of difference in our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this has been an amazing story, Nate, and thank you for sharing this all with us. I do want to kind of wrap her up around one thing that you mentioned early on, which was you mentioned the phrase side quests, right? Emergency medicine gives you some time for side quests, and I think those side quests are so valuable. I know, like, I research all sorts of little things, and they turn into this or that, and somehow one thing leads to another, and I know that's how I met you, right? So many years ago at some random talk or whatever. So pursue those side quests, be curious, right? Increase the surface area for both learning and serendipity and connections with new people. I don't know, this is like the big recurring theme that I seem to hear all the time. Any final thoughts from you, Nate?
Yeah, I think if you're wanting a transition, probably whether if you want transition or not, it's probably coming your way. So, be open to it, but don't think of it as a 0 or a 1, right? Like, you can dip your toe in.
Yeah.
You don't have to, like, quit your job and become a, real estate investor. You can do one little thing as a side quest and learn about it and see if you like it and do it incrementally. And I think that's a really important piece of advice.